Well, hello. How do I not show what I... Okay. Swing. Anyway, yes, I'm making video. About the Enchanted Library. And one of its effects. The instant education effect stated on its wiki page. Actually, I did a different thing. Anyway, as you can tell, it's kinda iffy. Wubium or long. Long boy, yes. Anyway, it seems that the instant education stays on there indefinitely. It never says anything about it staying for the whole ore's lifetime. It just kind of says that it gets instant education. But after resetters, it works. So I'm just gonna say this right now. I've recorded this on OBS. The quality is horrible, so I'm doing this on Shadowplay now. It's probably gonna work out better, but in shorter Centillion setups, this will not work very well because you're probably using Midas blasters. You're probably using multiple of them. You're probably using Illusions of Void. It only gets one shield. A third of the ores are getting destroyed, so you're not getting a lot of ores back. Since this is a 1 in 9, the only ores that are going to live are about 1 in, if I'm doing the math right, 1 in 27 ores. If I'm only clicking about 7 or 10 times, I'm getting about 90 ores. So that's literally like a third of the ores. That's literally like 3 ores. So it's not gonna work very well. I will prove this. So this is my setup. It's usually Centillions. If I add a platform here so I can put the indoctrinator in. It really doesn't matter when your indoctrinator is. It has a really high hitbox. Really high upgrader hitbox too. But if I put the indoctrinator in with the Midas blasters, I can remove one and then it's gonna be fine. But no. So I turn on my Garg and I have to click a lot more. You see, some ores get blasted and some ores make it. But of course, the indoctrinator, it's a 1 in 9 acceptance. So some of them made it, some of them didn't. And you see how that didn't work out? None of the ores are coming back? Yes, because the instant education is a 1 in 9 and it's a 1 in 3 and there's only one shield, so one of them works, one of them doesn't, and the ores died. That's what happened. If I click a lot, turn on my auto clicker, it's gonna work out better. Some of the ores made it, some of the ores didn't. But I go here, one ore made it, you see? One ore made it. 3 of them made it actually. I'm just gonna put that straight in the furnace because they're gonna die. See? TSX GNTL. 3 prefixes of what I'd usually make. I can actually rebirth with this. And on the second loop, this wouldn't rebirth. I'd usually get about TSX GNTL. About 2 prefix down from this. So it worked. It did work. But again, only 3 ores lived before the second loop. In the first loop, only 3 ores lived, and 1 ore is gonna die. Since 3 ores made it here, 1 ore is gonna die here, 1 ore is gonna die here, 1's gonna be left to make it to the furnace. Who knows if it's gonna die here or if it's gonna get stuck somewhere in the loop. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm pretty sure this or this setup doesn't have any collision, any misplaced upgraders where it could collide and just not move. But I'll try it. I'll try see if this makes it. It has made it through all the loops before. I have tried it. It did make me infinite, since the setup usually just makes me centillions. Where'd all the fucking ores go? Oh, okay, they're coming back. One ore made it. One ore. I saw it. Yep. Made it through the dystrophy. Let's hope it doesn't die. Fuck. I'm dumb. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, we got a lot of ores. Some of them are making it. Okay, I gotta get that, like, there right now. So, 2, I think, probably 1 more ore? No. 2 other ores made it. Come on, 1 more. Or not. 1 ore. And I messed that up, didn't I? Infinite. Yeah, there we go. Infinite. When I usually get centillions. It is possible, but again, you're only keeping 1 ore. So, if you were to use this in a continuous setup, something like, let's say, I'm just gonna use like a breach loader, diamond breach loader into a T-Zar. Yes, it's called T-Zar. Changed my mind. That works definitely. Let me try the breach loader. Normal breach loader. That might have a bigger reach. No, it does not. Actually, it does. It actually centers too. That for some reason worked. Say you use a continuous setup. I'm gonna move this in the center of my base. You move it to the middle of the setup. You use a Tesla refuter or whatever. Then you use the same shit. Actually, you know what? How about we do this? Let's say you do something like this. You do Enchanted Library in the front. I don't know. You know what? Probably doesn't work for the Dradens. Does it say? It's best to power your gargantuan core with a hypernova as the Enchanted Library is a good replacement for instant education. No, it's not. No, it is not. It's a horrible replacement for instant education. You see, 1 ore made it. 1 single ore made it. After like 15 seconds, something like that. And then you do this again. A 1 in 9. This ore is going to die right here. Oh shit, it got the 1 in 9. What? And we know, a 1 in 9. Okay, hold up, my brain just hurt. Okay, so what it does, if any ore gets the instant education, it keeps it throughout its entire lifespans. Throughout resetters, throughout other upgrades, whatever. Maybe dystrophy not, because dystrophy did have its thing where it did actually reset other resetters. No, it keeps it. So as long as nothing happens to your ore mid setup, it doesn't die or something. The instant education in this type of setup, where it's just continuous, where you're using resetters and then the same type of upgraders, this would work out because you have a continuous line. You have a continuous line of ores. This I would recommend to my friend who has a type of setup like this, where it's the dropper going to a breach loader, then some upgraders, a resetter, then some upgraders, and then into a furnace. I would recommend it to him if you could get this. If you can get this soon enough, which I'm pretty sure it's Book of Knowledge and then some knowledge items. Statue of Knowledge and Coliseum Stardust. Yes, not horrible. The Book of Knowledge might be the worst part, but it's not too bad. Did I see Ore Indoctrinator in there? That might be the hardest part. That might be one of the hardest part. Ore Indoctrinator. Yikes, yeah. Ore Indoctrinator. That might be the only hard part. Plus Stardust Eliminator, because the Advanced Reborn. But if you are going to use a setup like this, and have an Enchanted Library, by chance, because of how hard it is to get with all the items that you need, this isn't a horrible idea. But again, I still wouldn't use it because it's a 1 in 9. Like, if you have a large supply of ores, this might be good, but like, I still don't see it like actually working, actually being viable in these types of setups. So besides that, also I'll show how like a normal setup like mine, without the Indoctrinator, without relying on the Indoctrinator, would actually work out better. Just letting the setup run through, having some explosions, like a third of the ores actually dying. But then it's about the same, like the same amount of ores the second loop, because they just don't die for some reason. I don't know. It says 1 shield, but it's getting hit by 2 blasters, so I don't know. I don't know if they count as 1. Kind of puked in my mouth just now. And then right here it's going to be like centillions, or like very close to, yeah, there we go, centillions. So yeah, I can get very average centillions, sometimes working money. I have gotten inf once. Once or twice. But again, there's no point of using the Indoctrinator with the Enchanted Library. It's a very, very low chance, and I don't think anyone with a speed setup would actually take the risk of losing a lot of their ores. Probably most of them too. Bazinga, whatever. This is like, you can go through it, except that part, this like dropper part, this metal part, whatever. There's no point in using it for that specific purpose. It's really just, you're gonna get bad luck. If you have good luck, then good for you, but like, you're gonna have new bite, very good item. If you're gonna have bad luck, you're not gonna get the item that you want, and you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose a lot of ores. You might not even get the rebirth. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Oh, I got the lucky, the sky. I got the sky view of face. Yes, thanks for watching. I really kind of don't want to edit this video. Hold up, let me try to do the sky that's close enough. Whatever, I don't have a mask, but Sky does that. Has it big. Anyways, yes, join my server. Description, subscribe to the channel, or don't, I really don't give a shit. Yes, instant education, bad. Just use guard core. Okay, yeet.